Number 18, a kilo of aubergine. Number 19, to swallow in one go.
What's the French for that, sir?
Avaler d'un coup. Oh, no, I've told you the answer.
And what was number 13, sir?
Well, that was ages ago, Adam.
Well, I missed it.
Yeah, and I missed number 14.
Well, you must learn to concentrate.
It's not our fault, sir.
Well, whose fault is it then? The man in the moon's?
It's television, sir. It's got to be quick and snappy, otherwise the mind wanders.
Pathetic, isn't it, sir? When he took us to Jean de Florette, Huntley moaned there weren't any car chases.
Well, I must say I find this most dispiriting.
Anyway, it's really hard to concentrate with that music going on, sir.
Oh, nonsense, Pamela. Mr. Herring's rehearsals are quite unobtrusive.
Pianissimo! How many times do I have...
So, ladies and gentlemen, if it could be borne in upon pupils that Mr. Mendola's kebab and hamburger van is not an alternative to school lunch. Similarly, in the context of practicing what we preach, do staff really need to avail themselves quite so frequently of the Crown and Cushion pub, particularly at lunchtime?
Why is everyone looking at me?
Right, item number 2 on the agenda.
Forgive me for interrupting, Headmaster, but I am rehearsing bassoons in precisely 15 minutes, so I'm sure staff will bear with me if we discuss concert business first.
Oh, yes, of course. Would anyone mind?
No, I don't mind. The under-12s have got an away match, but I can always give them the keys to the minibus and they can drive themselves to Birmingham.
Actually, I do mind. I seem to remember the same thing happened last week. I have to say I'll be relieved when the school concert's over.
Well, that's the attitude I've come to expect from certain colleagues who also refuse to release boys from their lessons for important rehearsals.
That's because certain colleagues have a habit of commandeering pupils from class without any prior warning.
Only because certain colleagues have no idea what preparation for such an important event entails.
Yes, and it seems that certain colleagues think that the entire world should grind to a halt while their concert is on.
I'm sorry, who exactly are we talking about?
Yes, anyway, Gilbert, I gather you want some help with the concert.
Yes, Headmaster. Clearly it won't be forthcoming from a certain quarter, but I'm sure that I can rely on the assistance of others. Firstly, I need one member of staff for the baritone voice of the school choir.
Ooh!
I need a reliable page-turner, someone to help with the tickets, someone to organize publicity, and someone to ensure that the swimming pool is boarded over in time for the dress rehearsal. Now, are there any volunteers? I understand. The school is perfectly prepared to help out when it comes to football, computers, videos, and all manner of other trivia that distract the adolescent mind. But, as usual, the music department is left to fend for itself. All I can say is thank you all very, very, very much.
Right, item 2 on the agenda.
Will someone please tell me why we've come in here?
Because it's concert time, and it's the only Gilbert Herring-free zone.
What are you having, Lawrence?
I won't have anything, thank you, Eric. I've got a pile of books to mark before period 1 this afternoon, and I'm late for lunch. Oh, Lord, I'm on trolley duty.
Hang loose, Lawrence. All we're going to do is sit down, have a nice chat, and slag off the music department. Now, will you join us?
No, I will not. Especially not after what the headmaster was saying about moderating lunchtime drinking.
Well, the head's quite right. I've been overdoing the tonic recently.
I taught one of my best chemistry lessons after a lunchtime session. All right, so I set fire to a couple of first formers. Nobody's perfect.
I loathe getting drunk. The last time was on my 18th birthday when I drank far too much scrumpy.
So what happened then?
Well, shall we say I was never asked to play pin the tail on the donkey again. And why's everyone got it in for poor old Gilbert? I feel very guilty running off to the pub to hide from him.
Lawrence, there are 3 rules in life. 1, never get involved with Gilbert Herring. 2, never get involved with Gilbert Herring. 3, never ask me to babysit.
Well, I'm going to go and see if I can give him a hand.
Bottom lip firmly under the reed, Hugo. Now, come on, Hugo. Bottom lip under the reed. Bottom lip firmly under the reed, you stupid boy! Go. Hugo Botany, if you ever get the urge to give up the bassoon, please do not hesitate to contact me day or night.
Sorry to trouble you, Gilbert. Oh, well done, Hugo Botany. That sounded excellent.
Can I help you? Mr. Ditcott?
I just came to say that I was rather surprised that no one offered to help you at the staff meeting.
No one here has ever helped in the past 10 years. If anyone did, I'd have to be taken off to the sanatorium for an extremely long lie down.
Well, I'd like to help, Gilbert. You needed a baritone for the choir.
Oh, very well.
Sorry?
Sing, Mr. Ditcott.
Oh, sorry.
Trifle over-enthusiastic, but it might respond to training.
Training? Gosh.
This would be on a trial basis, of course.
Oh, this would be such an honour, Gilbert. You see, I've always felt that music is the heart and soul of a school.
Well, yes, it is, isn't it, Mr. Ditcott? By the way, what is your first name again?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. I like that name very much.
You know, one of my fondest school memories was doing the opera Noah's Flood. And we had to play the animals going into the ark. Originally, I was down as a sparrow, but then one of the wildebeest got tonsillitis, and I ended up having to double as a pair of warthogs.
I've composed an opera.
Have you?
I've got it here on tape. Would you like to borrow it, Lawrence?
Gosh.
Here. Recorded at the school in 1986.
Crikey, how marvellous. Have you got anything else I could hear?
Yes. This is my oratorio, my concertante, my tone poem, my requiem mass, my adagio, my string quartet.
Well, how exciting. I shall start to listen to them tonight, Gilbert.
Lawrence,
Yes, Gilbert?
have you ever thought of growing your hair slightly longer?
Xylophone, Xavier, Smuts. There.
Mrs. Halifax, how's the program going?
I've just finished it, Gilbert.
Ah, because I've just redesigned it. I want names before instruments, choir in ascending order, and it's not necessary to have my name underlined. In bold capitals is quite enough. I should like to add these contralto parts to the photocopying, please.
No, Verdi. V-E-R-D-I.
Long distance, headmaster?
No, the chairman of the governors. Come, look, could you turn your loop up, Sir Lionel? Marvellous. Carmen by Bizet. No, not B-Day, Bizet. You know, the one with gypsies in it. Yes, well, hopefully the concert won't be as long this year, Sir Lionel. Yes, cut is a word I hesitate to use in Mr. Herring's presence. No, Sir Lionel, I said cut. Right, you let us know then. Right. Goodbye, Sir Lionel. I said goodbye. No, I said... Oh, forget it.
So, is he coming then, headmaster?
I hope not. I don't want a repeat of last year. A couple of fifth formers, fine. The Huntley is to be expected. But when the chairman of the governors walked out halfway through the school concert, he got problems.
Jean, do you know when the photocopy will be free?
Yes, Boxing Day.
The world premiere of Gilbert Herring's Magnificat. We'll be humming that one all the way home, won't we, Donald?
Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer my music not to sound like a hyena being dragged through a waste disposal unit.
Please come to the concert, Donald.
Oh, I am coming.
No, you're not. You're just dropping me off and picking me up.
All right, so it's the bit in between I'm missing out.
I know I'm only the page turner, but I do want some support.
I've got things to do.
Like what?
Thing. Marking.
Marking? You haven't marked a book since our honeymoon.
Mrs. Halifax, thank you for your time and effort in typing up the programme.
Not at all, Gilbert.
However, Courrier Pica 10 is not my favourite typeface, and I should be grateful if you would retype it using Prestige Elite.
Will you shut up, Lawrence?
Oh, sorry, Donald. I say, Gilbert.
Yes, Lawrence.
I've been practicing those exercises you gave me. Would you have a listen?
No, not from here, Lawrence. From here, Law. No. Law.
I suppose I'd better go and have my coffee somewhere quiet, like the playground.
By the way, Gilbert, I listened to your string quartet, and I must say I was most impressed. Oh. Side A, I thought, was absolutely inspirational. To be honest, I was less keen on Side B, which I found slightly repetitive and a touch bizarre.
Side A was a Haydn quartet. Side B was mine. Perhaps you could tell Miss Humphrey that I've reserved the rehearsal room for the entire duration of today and that she must find an alternative venue for her drama class.
Lawrence, please tell Mr. Herring that I booked the rehearsal room for my drama class at the beginning of term and that it moves over my deadline.
Well, Lawrence, please tell Miss Humphrey that if she does not move her drama class, I shall take the matter up with the headmaster.
Lawrence, please tell Mr. Herring that he can take up the matter with Dr. Boutros Ghali for all I care.
What was it she said? Can you remember?
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the music department. Rehearsal at 12 sharp.
Oh, dear, I daren't be late. I suppose I shall have to cancel the hairdressers.
Oh, no, Jean, don't do that. You must go.
What do you mean?
Sorry, no, I didn't mean to say that your hair looks awful, because it doesn't at all. Leave it to me. I shall tell Gilbert that you're going to be late. I'm sure he'll understand.
Lawrence.
Yes, Eric.
Not from here. From there. Behind the pavilion.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Didcot, when I nod, you're supposed to turn the page.
Oh, sorry, Gilbert.
From the top, please. Not yet. When I nod, Mr. Didcot.
Oh, but I thought you did.
I did not.
But your head went...
That was merely to keep time with the music. A nod is this.
Sorry, Gilbert.
From the top, please.
Oh! I'm so sorry, Gilbert.
Oh, this is quite unbelievable.
I'm sorry I'm late, Gilbert.
Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. Jean's going to be a bit late because she's got to go to the hairdressers.
Hairdressers?
Yes, I wanted to get it done in time for the concert.
Hairdressers? Hairdressers? How dare you! This is a rehearsal, not a holiday camp. You do not come waltzing in and out as you please. Do you have any idea how much work I put into this? Months! Never mind, let's cancel the concert. Let's all go out and have our hair before. Now, Mrs. Halifax, if you'd like to make your way to the piano, please. We're on page 44.
Gilbert, that is not the way to talk to Jean.
Mr. Didcot, I'm satisfied that the matter is now closed. Come.
A large whiskey and ginger.
You know I don't drink ginger.
It's for me, dear.
Whoops, Mem Sob's in a mood. I'll have to sneak in through the cat flap tonight.
Lawrence.
I'll have an apple ties, please, Jean.
For God's sake, Lawrence, you've just been through Hurricane Gilbert.
No, Eric. Lunchtime drinking and I do not get on.
Oh, come on, Lawrence, we all need a pick-me-up.
Absolutely not. I'm teaching this afternoon.
Lawrence,
Yes, Donald?
please take that duffel coat off.
Startham's moved then. Add a Guinness, please, Eric, pronto.
You all right, Harriet?
I couldn't use the minibus because dear old Andre Previn had hogged it to carry a double bass 200 yards.
Andre Previn?
God, I wasn't fucking.
What was he doing at the school?
No, Lawrence. talking about Gilbert.
Now you're all here. Does anyone want 200 tickets for the concert?
So you got nabbed for the tickets then, Donald?
Yes. I hid in the science block on the 4th floor, in the toilets. I locked the cubicle, I stood on the seat, and still he found me.
That's because I told him you were there, look.
Someone please explain to me why Gilbo didn't like this. Took me all of yesterday to knock it up in the CDT workshop.
It's very good, Eric.
Thank you, Jean.
Although I don't think Verdi's Nabucco brackets the theme from the Lynx aftershave ad is quite Gilbert style.
And I've got a board over the swimming pool before the dress rehearsal. I mean, why get a handyman in when you can get an MSc in applied chemistry?
I say, this apple ties is rather good.
That's because it was my whiskey and ginger, Lawrence.
Oh, headmaster!
Oh, hello, everyone. Just checking for pupils. I thought I saw a couple come in here.
Number 14, a washing machine. Number 15, to weigh up the pros and cons. God, never again. Number 16.
Yes, sir.
Pardon?
Number 16. Oh, come on, sir. Concentrate.
Oh, sorry. A hard-boiled egg.
You all right, sir?
Yep, fine. Number 9. Oh, sorry, yes. Number 17. To have
To have Diffie?
to have difficulty in doing.
Sir?
Shh.
No.
Does anyone want any tickets for the concert? No? Good.
Sir, my dad wants to know if Mr. Herring's doing one of his pieces again this year.
Yes, haven't you seen the poster?
All right, in that case, he's in a board meeting.
Mr. Didcot wakes up. Tell him he's in charge of tickets.
Mr. Wiggly?
Yes?
Ah, Mr. Wiggly, sorry to disturb you. Did you know it's Mr. Herring's concert tomorrow?
Yes. I'm a music lover, Mr. Didcot.
Oh, well, in that case, there's an excellent programme. I can thoroughly recommend it. And there are still seats available in the front row. Well, in all rows, in fact. And I just wanted to know if you were interested in coming.
No. I'm a music lover, Mr. Didcot.
Everything going all right?
I'm about to start the dress rehearsal, Headmaster.
Yes, of course. Look, Gilbert, is this rather short notice? Yes, it is. Look, I'm still a little concerned about length. It's just that the chairman of the governors is definitely coming, and... Well, we're going to have to lose half an hour from the concert.
Mr. Sweetie, will you please stop?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Maestro, but I've got to take these boards up and do it again. There's a gap.
Will you pack your tool bag and leave?
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
The chairman's like Gilbert. 3.5 hours is pushing it a bit. And I do so want him to enjoy the concert. I mean, is there nothing can come out of the Verdi? I mean, could we tinker with the Carmen a bit?
Headmaster, this is not match of the day. We do not do edited highlights.
Gilbert, your piece lasts half an hour, doesn't it?
No, Lawrence, I don't think...
Hang on a minute, Headmaster. You see, we wouldn't have to fiddle with the bees, eh?
Yes, thank you, Lawrence.
If we just cut Gilbert's.
Gilbert, you can't resign now.
I'm instructing Freeborn and Lightbody to collect my belongings from the school flat first thing tomorrow morning.
The people will be arriving shortly. The chairman of the governors is in there.
Piper, when's the concert starting?
Any moment, Sir Lionel.
Speak up.
I said, any moment.
I've cancelled dinner at the lodge for this, you know. It had better be good.
There. Gilbert, please.
I have also not forgotten that I am in debt to the school to the tune of £5,429. I intend to clear this by auctioning my harpsichord.
Lawrence really did...
Do not mention that name.
Gilbert, where are you going?
This is for you, Sir Lionel.
What's this?
It's my letter of resignation.
Nothing.
Can I see that, please?
Certainly, Sir Lionel.
What's going on? Piper, you look worried.
Everything's fine, Sir Lionel.
It certainly isn't.
What? What's he doing up here, anyway? He should be in the concert hall.
I'm handing in my resignation.
Marvellous news.
What did he say?
Reservation. He's reserved 2 seats for us in the front row.
No, I said I'd come to hand in my
At last, the concert. They started without us.
That is the radio, Sir Lionel. Came back from the dealers today. Gilbert, you're putting me in an impossible situation.
When does this thing start?
Shortly.
Not at all.
No need to shout. Did he say not at all?
Yes, because I said thank you.
Thank me? There's no need to thank me, you imbecile.
Thank you very much, Sir Lionel. Gilbert, please, think of the orchestra, the parents.
More sherry.
Gilbert, we need you.
To the top.
Please.
Please.
It's all my fault.
Certainly is, Lawrence.
It's all down to me. No Gilbert, no concert.
Yes, I'm gutted.
I went to his room to apologise, but he just threw a cymbal at me.
Well, you certainly dumped yourself in it now, Lawrence.
I know.
There's probably a riot in the auditorium at this very moment.
They'll be ripping up seats.
300 parents baying for blood because they're not going to see little Johnny ping his triangle.
They'll have lynched the chairman of the governors by now.
I feel awful.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'll have a whiskey, please, Eric. What? A large one.
Oh, merde.
Fair enough, Gilbert. We'll cancel the concert. And I'll put an advertisement in tomorrow's Times educational supplement for a new head of music. I will, of course, write you a glowing reference. Shame, really. I hate to think of that unfortunate incident in the Harrods Food Hall becoming public knowledge.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Headmaster, you know very well I intended to pay for those ginger truffles.
Gilbert, I would never disclose embarrassing information about a current member of staff.
I'm so happy the concert's back on.
Hall of Nature.
Lawrence, are you sure you're all right?
Yes, that coffee did me a world of good, Harriet.
Harriet?
I'm
not sure about this.
Yeah, I must get going.
Lawrence, you cannot go out there now.
Eric, hang loose. This is over. I need it. I can't let Dilbert down. Now, don't worry. I shall creep on and no one will notice. No, I've forgotten mine. Can I share? Thank you. Right where we are. So let's go. Oh, I did it. I did it.
No, it's Gilbert's piece next. It shall be most interesting. And we've still got the Carmen to look forward to.
Thank you. Oh, very well.
I know I asked him to shorten it a bit, but I thought that was a bit drastic. Actually, I thought it was rather good.
Gilbert, there's nothing I can say to make amends. I just hope you'll accept these.
Hey!